the movie on a mission from God. The mission from God one is a serious one in the cannabis industry because it's about the healing.
We wouldn't come into the market here with a brand that's anything less than AAA. Hopefully it'll give us some resources to help blues musicians and the Blues Foundation.
The Blues Brothers Working Man's brand. It's about helping people with their PTSD or Alzheimer's or chronic pain. Sparks creativity, joy, euphoria. All that is the wellness of cannabis. And all that is in growing Belushi.
Where are you now, bro?
I am in Chilmark.
Oh, wow. That house, of course, belonged to Robert McNamara, who was the Secretary of Defense during the Vietnam War.
When John bought it, I went, McNamara? Come on, you were like SDS, you were a yippie, you were a hippie, you were an activist, and you bought it from Robert McNamara? And he went like this, yeah, but listen, from the beach, there's nothing between here and the Falkland Island. Just switch the subject on me. You're up in Kingston?
I am. I'm in the Thousand Islands where the dressing was invented. One night, some yachtsman ran out of salad dressing and his chef invented Thousand Islands by combining ketchup and mayonnaise. Good to see you finally. It's cool. I miss playing. I miss the horns. I miss our shows. I miss the music, and everyone needs their livelihood. Our concerts are canceled, Blues Brothers.
Yeah, and even Live Nation, who we love, and Michael Rapino, 10 minutes time when I told him the story about growing Belushi and showed him some footage, he made growing Belushi happy.
And congratulations on a great placement. You're on Discovery Channel.
In the show, we go to Colombia because you sent us on a mission to get the Santa Marta Gold, the Mango Piche, and the Punta Rojos. The trip to Colombia on your order to find those seeds. You look great in it. You're all over it.
Cut me out. Cut me out.
Discovery has made it into 3 one-hour shows that are just fabulous.
And you've got a beautiful location for your show, and then all the side stories, the characters that you've interacted with to build the business.
Oh, Captain Jack, thank you for him. He's a crazy guy. He's nuts.
Yeah, well, I think that's part of his appeal, like any old sea captain. Captain Jack brought that original strain from Afghanistan, and it kept you up. You could fly an F-16 on it or judge a murder trial. It was just beautiful, stimulating indica that he brought back. Sometimes the hallways would smell that, the very pungent smell of it. It was just what we needed to stay up, through 3, 4, 5 in the morning, which we had to do.
I had never visited SNL during those years, Danny.
We never performed high on the show. I mean, I didn't. John, maybe a couple of times. I never performed high in a movie, Second City, or a show, never as a performer. Certainly writing, you might have one after dinner and you'd go, we're here all night to come up with something. Cannabis stimulation isn't going to bring you an idea and give you the power to execute it. That takes writer's will. And writer's will is a rare elixir indeed. Well, Blues Brothers, it was quality entertainment. We had one of the greatest bands ever and a great film crew.
Danny brought me on, oh God, how many years ago now, Danny? 25 years ago?
After John died, I thought, of course, that's the end of the Blues Brothers. What's going to happen when I walk on stage and John's not with me? Well, I realized, the audience realized, the band realized, the music is bigger than any artist. It's bigger than any performer. It's bigger than anything. It's about the music. And I called Jimmy and I said, we're going to put together the Blues Brothers Formal Classic Soul Rider Review with Brother Z. With very little rehearsal, I realized not only can Jimmy sing and dance as his alpha male Illinois brother did, and perhaps maybe better vocals at times and probably a little lighter on his feet. Your character is not Jake. Your character is a young Albanian waif found during the turmoil over there and brought by Elwood back to America and reared and raised as a kind of a younger brother. May be related to the royal Khans of Baluchistan. We're tracing the bloodline now.
I had no say in it. I was fighting Danny on it. I said, I can't do that. Jared did this. No, Jimmy, it's like a law firm. When one of the partners goes down, the brother takes over. Hi, I'm Jim Belushi.
Hey, I'm Dan Aykroyd, and we're in good company.
I hope you all check out the first episode of Growing Belushi Wednesday night at 10 o'clock on Discovery. Please watch. It's a ball.